Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what
It's
time it
that
is.
real talk, straight talk
Ooh,
with the
you know
royal
what it
queen.
is. It's straight talk with the royal queen.
Talk with the Royal Queen.
Y'all know what time it is. It's straight talk with the Royal
We
Queen.
straight talking with
Yes,
the Royal
baby.
Queen right
It's
now.
that time when you finna hit that real talk, straight talk with the royal queen.
Hey guys, we are back with another episode of Straight Talk with the Royal Queen, and we have a special guest today. We have Miss Trish Young. How you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. How are you? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing good, and thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Trish, I want to jump right into it and tell the viewers who Trish was as a young girl.
I was very quiet, very reserved. I didn't know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed to myself. If we had company, I went in my room and I closed the door because I didn't want to be around people. And I was also trying to figure out just different areas of my life and different things that I was starting to discover about myself. I was trying to figure that out. So I was a very confused little girl, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
I am from Cleveland, Ohio.
And
from the land.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you been down here?
It was 2 years in November.
Okay.
So about two and a half years.
Are you liking being in Georgia, girl?
Yes, I am. I always knew that I would end up in Georgia.
Okay.
Always knew. As kids, my mom and dad always kept us in Georgia all the time. We always came to visit, and so I had Georgia on my mind all the time. I was like, I'm eventually moving to Georgia. So.
Okay. Do you guys have family here?
We do. Some of the family that we did have here have passed on. But I do have an aunt that's here. I don't remember the city that she lives in, and I actually haven't seen her since we moved here. But it's my dad's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't seen her since we've been here, and that's pretty much the only family we have here. Mm-hmm.
All right. What high school did you attend in Ohio?
Cleveland School of the Arts.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Cleveland School of the Arts.
Who was Trish in middle school and in high school?
Still a little more on the quiet side.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to figure out who I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was also, it's so crazy because even though I was a quiet girl, I also kind of had this kind of a wild side a little bit. But as I got older and I grew up, I understood like where that side came from.
Mm-hmm. Because I was gonna ask you that now. You said you was quiet.
Yeah.
Did you skip school, honey? I mean, like when
all
you say
the time.
Really?
Yes, I did.
You don't look like that type of person.
All the time. All the time. Yeah.
Wow. What about your siblings? Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have an adopted sister that I actually grew up with from babies. We grew up together. I'm adopted and she's adopted as well. So I also have some biological sisters and brothers that I met like later in life. Only one of them I'm very close to still.
Okay.
The other ones I don't really know where they are. But yeah.
How was it growing up with adopted parents?
So we didn't know that we were adopted until we became teenagers.
Okay.
Growing up with them was different. It was like the relationship with my parents was mediocre, I would say. It wasn't the type of relationship that you would admire. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, my mom is my best friend. And we talk about this and we talk about that. It wasn't one of those at all.
Coming up, did you think that it was you, or do you just think that it was just them, or you just couldn't connect with them? Now that you're grown, what do you think the problem lied at?
I just don't think that, more for my mom, I don't think she understood how to how to be a mom, honestly. And it's like, as a mom, you can only give what you know. If you don't know how to be a mom and you don't know how to be a parent, then you can't really give any more, you know, than what you know. And I know that definitely happened with me as well. But I think that was pretty much the issue. Yeah.
Well, Trish, you know, you're doing good for yourself. I know, or I've heard stories of people that have been in the system that, you know, had adopted parents, you know, they're in trouble with the law, you know, they're just really out here just, you know, just wilding out because it affected them. What was it that kept Trish going?
Not wanting to be a product of my environment, you know, and not wanting to be, like, I saw how my mom talked to my dad, the way she talked to us, my sister and I was like, I will never do that. I will never talk to my kids this way. I will never talk to my mate or my person this way either. So I was able to recognize everything that I did not like, and everything that was negative, and I wanted to be the complete opposite. And she instilled it in us that we were never going to be ish, like every day. And I was like, I'm going to be something. But when you hear that so much, it does get inside you. It does. But you gotta somehow find a way to fight through it. And I think my kids were definitely a part of me being able to push past that.
I love how you overcame that, you know what I'm saying, and you say, hey, this, you can say this, but that's not who I am. You didn't accept that, you know, and that's important. If you had advice to give to someone that is facing that today, a young girl that's facing that today, with adopted parents, what advice would you give them?
That you are who God says you are. Period. Point blank. No matter what they tell you to your face, no matter what they call you, go in your room and call yourself what God called you. Go read the Bible, you know, and just know that you are definitely more than that. More than whoever's trying to tear you down and rip you apart. You are more than that.
I love that. How old were you, Trish, when you finally decided to move out?
I was, oh my goodness, I think I was 20 or 21. I didn't move out very early, but early enough. Did
you move with friends, or you got your own apartment? Okay.
I got my own apartment. I had to have my first daughter by then, and I was able to go ahead and move out.
Okay. All right. I invited you here today because you have a book.
I do.
And you have a book signing that's coming up.
I do. Yes.
What inspired you to write this book?
So honestly, it started off as just being, oh, that's a good idea. Like that's literally how it started off. So let me go back and say, I have been wanting to write a book for probably like since I was in my early 20s. I probably started about 10 books, and every time I was like, it's not it. It's not it, and I would just stop. So fast forward to 2023. I hadn't thought about it maybe in a few years, and I remember having a conversation. Me and my coworker, we were just talking about people of the LGBTQ community and how it's difficult for them to come out and being closeted. And the thought came to me, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I can write about that. And that's how it started. It just started off as a good idea. The crazy part is that the very next day, I had the name of the book, which was crazy because I didn't even come up with the name of the book. I don't know I know where it came from, but I didn't even come up with the name of the book. I had every chapter that I wanted, what every chapter would entail, And I had written the whole introduction the very next day.
Yeah.
And it was so easy. I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
This is the book that I'm supposed to write.
Yeah. You know, what I realize in life, man, when God give you a vision, everything flows so smoothly.
It does. It does.
Like,
there's no struggle.
No.
At all.
That's how you know that it's from him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, a couple of years ago, I realized that when he give it to you, everything is it's smooth sailing.
Yeah.
It's smooth sailing.
Absolutely.
It's smooth sailing. So Trish, how long did it actually take you to finish the book?
Maybe about 10 months. Honestly, maybe 7. I started in January 2023, from like January to February, and then I stopped for a few months for whatever reason. I don't even remember, but I just stopped for a couple months and didn't touch it at all. And then when I picked it back up, I was like, okay, let me get finished with this.
Yeah.
So it took less than a year.
How did you feel when you completed the book?
Gosh, accomplished. I felt accomplished, excited and happy. Like, oh my gosh, I literally just did this.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest part of it, I felt very proud too. Because everything in that book, every word, every sentence, every phrase, every funny moment, everything in there is my words. Completely. No AI, no, hey, let me run this through ChatGPT, see how to make it sound better.
Right.
Nothing. Every single thing in there is mine.
For that person that's struggling with just picking up the pen and starting, you know, what advice do you have for them?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. And if it's not coming easy, maybe I don't really want to say maybe that's not the area that you're supposed to write in, but I don't know, maybe pray about it and see. You know what I mean? Ask. God allow the ideas to come to me freely. You know what I mean? But just do it. Just get started.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will feel so much better, because sometimes we talk so much about, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to start this, and then we just sit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
What do you hope to accomplish from your book?
I definitely hope to help individuals of the LGBTQ community, especially ones that are undisclosed and that are ready to disclose. I hope that they can see a piece of me, or you know, a piece of themselves through my book, and be able to gain the support and the confidence that they need to come out. And that's also where my my nonprofit stems from as well.
Okay. Did you have a chance to talk to your parents about coming out and who you were?
No, I did not, and they have departed this earthly life. But no, they never know.
Yeah. Do you regret that?
No.
No?
I don't at all.
What advice do you have for someone that's young and they want to come out and they are afraid to tell their parents, because you know, some parents are into the church, you know, people have different backgrounds, you know, sometimes people commit suicide because they have so much balled up in them.
Yes, they do.
What advice would you give them as far as navigating this thing, talking to their parents and coming out and living in their truth?
So first, get a community behind you first. Get some people that you absolutely know will support you before you take that step. Do that to gain the confidence that you may need. You know what I mean? Even if you need to take somebody with you and say, hey, I need you to sit here with me while I do this.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. You never know what's going to happen. And that is what my nonprofit is called, Kind Pride Support Services. And that's the whole premise of my nonprofit, is to help individuals that are undisclosed get the support and the confidence that they need to tell their loved ones that, you know, and allow them to come out be happy about it.
Yeah.
And be free.
Why do you think that it's so hard for some people to come out and tell, you know, their family and their friends who they are?
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
You never know how somebody is gonna feel, how somebody's gonna react, if your family's gonna disown you or, you know, kick you out the house. And when you don't have support at home, like the streets are already gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
And you don't have support at home.
Yeah.
It's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
It's a really, really bad feeling. But that's where it comes from. The fear of not knowing what to expect.
Yeah. In your book, can you give us just a little sneak peek of something that, not much, but just a little something that, you know, you talk about in your book?
I do talk about my experience being in the church, growing up in the church, and having the feelings that I had, and knowing what my sexuality was, and that was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do talk about that.
Yeah. So were you at that time? Did you come out? Were people in the church looking at you a certain way? Did you experience any of that?
So mainly no. However, the pastor that I had at the church that I was at, he was not happy about it at all. He actually called me when he found out, because I had gotten married to a woman. So he actually called me on the phone to express his displeasure with what I had done. Yeah, but he wasn't happy. Everybody, I've never been shunned or, you know, never got negative feedback or anything from anybody else, but he wasn't happy about it.
What was his words when he called you? Did he try to dress it up, or did he just get straight to the?
No, he got straight to it. And I actually talk about it in my book as well. No, he got straight to it, and he was just like, "Why are you doing that?" I was just like, "Doing what?" Like, and he said, "Well, how long have you been feeling this way?" And I said, "For as long as I can remember, since I was a child." And he was like, "So, what made you stop before? Like, what made?" And I was like, I've never stopped having these feelings. Yeah. I just kept them, you know, suppressed because I didn't want anybody to know. Yeah. So I was like, I never stopped having the feeling. So he was pretty much telling me that if I did not stop, that the devil would definitely deal with me. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And how did that make you feel? Or did you just, you know, did it bother you? It did. Yeah. It did. Yeah. And I think it's because of the respect that I have for him, for him and his wife. Yeah. So it did bother me. It really did. Yeah. Yeah. I love that, man, the way you say the respect you have for them. Yeah. I love that. I do. Yeah. So Trish, where can they I want to show the viewers Trish's book, and it's my where can the viewers order your book? It is on Amazon. Okay. So you can definitely go to Amazon and order. I hate that they say not for resale across the front right now, because those are my proof copies, but by the time this airs, the real copies will be out. Okay. But they can definitely go to Amazon. They can order from Amazon. Okay. Pretty soon I'm doing my own website, so pretty soon I'll have my own website where people can actually come straight to the website to order as well. Okay. And you're having a book signing coming up. Tell us a little bit about your book signing. Okay, so it is April 10th. I'm very, very, very excited about it. This is very huge for me because I had originally planned to have the book released in 2024 when I got here. And everything happened, every obstacle happened for the book release not to happen. Right. And now I know why, because it was supposed to be much bigger than what it was gonna be in 2024, and April 10th is gonna be much bigger than what it was in 2024. So I'm very excited about it. All my family from Ohio is supposed to come.
I love that.
Thank you. And I'm also combining it with my 45th birthday. So,
okay.
Yeah. So so we will be having a ball that night.
Okay.
So yeah. So after the book release, we'll go into the birthday party.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I love to see our people doing their thing, writing books and all of that, and that's why I do this, to promote, and I love it, I'm telling you, I really do. I do want to ask you about your nonprofit organization. What made you start that?
To help people on a deeper level. That was another God-given thing that I knew it wasn't me. I was like, this did not come from me. I was one day I was just sitting there like going over the book again, trying to get everything together for the book release, and it just like fell out of nowhere, and I was like, oh yeah, a nonprofit. What? So I started like getting information together for that, thinking of a name for it, and the whole concept just came out like all in the matter of like a couple hours. I had everything written down, and I was like, this is crazy.
So like a mentorship. Okay.
So it'll actually consist of like three different support groups within the nonprofit. Okay. So like the first group will be preparation for the conversation. Okay. So that's getting them ready to have the conversation with their loved ones. Okay. And like individually, like having individualized plans for each person that does come to us with that issue. I don't want to call it an issue, but just having individualized plans for everybody, because everybody's family dynamic is different. So we're going to definitely ask questions to figure out so what's your biggest worry or whatever. So we will want to get them prepared to have that conversation with their loved ones. And the second group is called Integration Affairs. And that is for individuals that have already come out and maybe having trouble with like integrating into the community, or having trouble being accepted. So that'll be a support group as well. And the second one will be called onboarding, and that is for the loved ones of the individuals that want to learn how to be supportive, learn how to be allies, and learn what it may feel like for their loved ones to go through what they're going through. So,
I love that.
Thank you.
If someone wanted to volunteer or donate to your organization, how would they go about doing that?
Right now they could contact me directly, or they could contact my girlfriend as well, and I would definitely get those social media handles.
Go ahead, give out that social media.
Okay. So TikTok, it is Trish K Scripts, SCRIPTS. On Instagram, it is Double Down 921, and Facebook is just Trish K. Okay. So if you were looking for Trish K, I also have an author page on Facebook, but it seems like, the author page is called Double Nature, which is the name of the book. But for some reason, it seems like every time somebody tries to search it, it won't pop up. So I need to find out what's going on with that. But,
I definitely find out what's going on with that. All right, Trish, I'd like to ask all my guests this. What is it that Trish wants to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered for just being a servant of God and doing His work and moving when He tells me to move, and making sure that I'm helping His people to just gain clarity and freedom. Like, because without freedom, I don't feel like we can love genuinely without freedom. So I just want to be remembered for helping people or assisting people in my fellow community to reach the freedom that they would like to reach.
Yeah. I love that.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
Well, Trish, I thank you so much for stopping by today. Y'all make sure y'all go to Amazon and y'all order that book. Okay. And one more thing. Let the viewers know that because the book signing that you're having is a little more private and for your family.
Yes.
You will be having a really big book signing that's open to the public.
Yes.
Now, can they follow you to stay tuned for details or?
Absolutely. Please follow me on the handles that I gave to stay tuned for details. But it is, I don't have a definite date, but it will more than likely be in August. So it will be a launch for the nonprofit. So within that launch, I'll also have another book signing that is open to the public. But like Ms. Shay said, the one on April 10th is more of a private event. But yes, I definitely will look forward to seeing some individuals.
Hey, Chad, I got one more question, Chad. Do you plan on writing another book?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
So will it be a part 2 or are you just really not for sure yet?
I'm not for sure.
Okay. But this is not your last?
No.
Okay. All right. No. All right, Trish, I thank you so much for stopping by Straight Talk with the Royal Queen.
Absolutely.
And I really appreciate you. And I hope that, your book reached a lot of people. And I also pray that your book helped, a lot of people. So I just want to thank you so much for coming by today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it
It's that
is.
real talk, straight talk
Ooh,
with the
you
Royal
know what it
Queen.
is. It's straight talk with the Royal Queen.
Y'all know what time it is. It's straight talk with the Royal Queen.
We straight talking with the Royal Queen right now.
It's that time when you finna hit that real talk, straight talk with the Royal Queen.